commercial is.
A huge red rose done by an artist now from Hartford will be popping up in an installation in a place you may not expect. It's 7 feet tall. You won't miss it. It's made of real rose petals, and it took 16 years to make. My guest is the artist, Keven Bahoora, and the reason behind this is very personal to him. Tell me about this red rose.
So it began, like you said, 16 years ago with an idea of making the image married to the medium. The cool thing about this piece is that the rose that was used to depict the entire image, the one that I looked at to make it with, was plucked and made to be the center spiral, so that its actual DNA is part of it. And so the idea of making something like that materialize where the image is actually the medium was what led me to this. And took four attempts, and the last one took 1.5 years by the time I got it right.
How do you preserve the petals?
So that's a little bit of a secret. I ended up having to consult places that preserve boats. Different types of, so I preserved each petal individually prior to placing it, and then the act of just laying it out to make the rose ultimately is what you see.
How painstaking.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right, is there a reason behind this?
Well, I mean, my wife's been ill, and it's my effort of trying to get this out there to bring attention to my work so that I could get more work done and take care of her treatment.
I see. All right. You have been a chiropractor for a number of years,
Yeah.
and then went back to art. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the reason I even became a chiropractor was because I knew that the type of work I was going to do was going to be really difficult. They didn't teach it in art school, and it was going to take me years and a lot of money to learn how to make, if I could even make it. And so finally, when I figured it out after all those years, and I learned how to preserve it and tested it, that's when I sold my practice and then went full time. And that's when my wife became ill.
And how's she doing?
She's still, it's still fairly rough. It's advancing, but we have a potential treatment for it.
That's
We're working
terrific.
towards that.
And I wish you well with
Thank
that.
you.
All right, you grew up in Michigan. You moved to Las Vegas. You, a week ago, moved to Hartford.
Yep.
Why?
Proximity to places like here and places like New York. We just did a pop-up at Washington Square Park a week and a half ago. It was terrific. So just taking it to all the places around here where art is really felt by the public.
So they get it.
Yes.
All right, other things you're working on, the man that we've seen and the woman. What is this made out of?
So the man piece that just popped up was my first attempt at marrying image with medium. It was an atom figure, and the idea was to make an atom, knowing what we know now about science. He would be a black man, he'd be from Africa. Darwinian evolution would play into it. That's why I put it, the junction between drought and storm. And finally, the entire piece would be made out of grains of sand like we all are.
Wow, so it's all sand?
The whole thing, yeah.
And how do you glue that to, what do you glue it to?
Oh, it's on plexiglass.
Plexiglass. Also huge?
8 feet by 5 feet.
How do you transport these?
On the back of my flatbed, we just built a box and prayed.
And so why scope so large?
For those pieces, I just felt they needed to be more confrontational to the viewer, so life size. An Adam and Eve figure, the Eve figure being made entirely out of leaves. The leaves she's lying on are made out of the leaves she's lying on, and her skin and hair are made out of rose petals also. A metaphor for females as portrayed in art history.
Now I hear you're picking up leaves for another installation?
It's actually for the finishing of the woman that you just showed. It needs color.
Leaves in New England, so
Yeah.
That's what and you're preserving the color if they're yellow or red or...
Reds, pinks, oranges. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I love it. What jazzes you about art?
The impact on the viewer. I like to sit back and watch their faces change when they see what it is.
Keven, welcome to Hartford.
Thank you.
Welcome to Connecticut. We love having you here.
Thank you so much.
And I wish the best for your wife.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much. And for more on artist Keven Bahoora, go to WTNH.com or the News 8 app.